Hello everyone, I am here to my channel and today I will demonstrate the process of installing Visual Studio Code on Windows 10 operating system. To start the installation, simply open your preferred web browser and type Visual Studio Code download in the search bar. Hit enter and you will be directed to the first search result, which is the code.visualstudio.com. So as you know, when you click on the first link for Visual Studio Code, you will be redirected to the official website for Visual Studio Code. Here you can find the software available for Windows, Linux and Mac operating system. As we are using Windows operating system, simply click on the Windows link to begin download Visual Studio Code. If you have already downloaded it before, you can just cancel the download step. After the completion of downloading process, I went to my downloads folder and saw that the Visual Studio User Setup 1.77 has already been downloaded. To begin the installation process, simply double click on the downloaded file. This will prompt the Visual Studio license agreement to appear on your screen. Let's minimize the download folder and proceed with accepting the license agreement by clicking on the next button. This will lead you to destination folder, which by default is set to the C program files / Microsoft Visual Studio Code. However, if you wish to change the location, you can click on the browser and choose your desired destination. I will keep the default location and proceed by clicking on continue. The installation process will now create the Visual Studio Code folder. Just keep the default settings and click on next. There are some checkboxes provided on the screen. The first checkbox is to create a desktop icon. I would recommend selecting this option so that a shortcut icon is created on your desktop for easy access to the software. I recommend selecting the Add Open with Code checkbox as well. This allows you to right click on any project folder and directly open it with Visual Studio Code. It also adds the option to the Windows Explorer context menu, not only for files but also for directories. So I suggest checking both of these options before proceeding to click on next. Now you are ready to install Visual Studio Code. Click on install button to start the installation process. Once it's done, you will see the launch Visual Studio Code checkbox is selected by default. Click on finish to launch Microsoft Visual Studio Code. It will automatically start up on your screen. You can maximize the window to use it. Next, let me demonstrate how to create a simple HTML file and run it in the browser. Firstly, click on File, then New File. Here you will need to select a language. Click on it and type HTML. As soon as you double click on HTML, you see a new HTML file on your screen. Type HTML and select HTML5. This will generate a proper HTML5 template. Now go to the body tag and type h1 tag to print hello world. Go to File and save it. This will open a new window. I will save the file in the document directory as index.html. After saving, go to document directory and double click the file to open it in a Google Chrome. This will show the output in the browser. By following the above mentioned steps, you can easily install the most recent version of Visual Studio Code and start coding in any programming language of your preference. In my upcoming video, I will delve further into Visual Studio Code and cover its extensions, customization options, and more. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching this video and may you all be blessed.